Alright, HVAC people!
Alright, sitting here doing the maintenance on this air conditioning unit out here. Look how thick the trees is for the debris. I don't know if you can really see that. Let's see if I can turn it around. Yeah, so I'm doing the maintenance on this unit. And look how the tree debris, probably about 6 inches in the air. There's a lot of tree, a lot of leaves on the outside of this unit. So anyway, I'm removing the fan and got my hose out. So I'm gonna do a real good maintenance on it, wash it from the inside out. Like I say, this is just a maintenance. They're having airflow issues in this house. They had a renovation, so the ductwork is horrible. It's a new unit, so they had existing ductwork. I don't know if they ran new ductwork when they did the new install, but like I say, the ductwork is horrible. So I'm gonna write them a quote and see what we can do to get them some air in the living room, because the office and the bedrooms is running okay. But anyway, I'm getting cleaned up. That's what I got going on today. It's my second job here. I'm gonna get nitrogen and blow all this out. Let me go around and see if I can get a little video of the duct work. Like I say, I'm gonna quote them on the repairs for the duct work. Maybe I come this weekend and finish up. Alright, so it's 2 entrances to the attic. But see that spider web of duct work, but that end of the house where the furnace is at, or the air handler, this side is cooling, getting too cold, and there's no dampers to adjust the airflow to get more air to this end of the house. And you see that's probably about a 30-foot run where they use, I think that's 10 or 12-inch duct. Let's see if I can get a 10 or 12-inch duct with this part of the house where the living room at. I think he said they added this part on. I'm not sure, but I think this side of the house was an add-on. I'm gonna make sure before I leave, but this 10-inch or 12-inch duct drops down. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the way over in there. Show you what's going on. All right. Gotta be careful with my steps right here. So this the living room area. This the living room area right here, and not getting any airflow. Like I say, it's about a 12-inch duct, and it drops down, and they put a T on here, which I'm getting some CFM. I don't have a flow hood, but I can tell maybe getting about 40 or 50 CFM off this one, and I'm getting basically 0 off that run where it ties into right here. And they say in the winter time when it's cold, it's real cold in the living room. In the summertime, it's real hot. But this not gonna work right here. So I'm thinking about either And also, yeah, this run right here, you got another run that drops off. That's the kitchen that drops off at that T right there. They say it get warm in the kitchen also. And then they got a T, and this one going to the living room. They're not getting much airflow. It look like, I think it's getting maybe 50 CFM maximum. So I'm thinking about either just building a box right here off this 10 or 12 inch duct, shorten and build a box in the middle, and then run my duct work. Maybe that'll help get more airflow. Either that, but that's a spider web up there. I'm gonna need to start from scratch. I don't really know what they got going on. But either that or install some dampers. Cause the living room area where they say they don't use much, they get very cold here, and it's a dining room area that's blowing a lot of CFM. I can install some dampers and maybe shut them down to about 80 or 90%. And it'll push more air down this way. But like I said, I don't really know what their budget is. Cause I would like to almost start from scratch and do my own duct work. That's a big spider web right there. But where it is, let me show you. Gotta be careful. Like I say, where this duct right here is at. Alright, so this the dining room right here. But they say they don't use much. And we got about 300 CFM going to that space. But there's no damper to control it. See, it just goes right here and drops off. We got an office right there, so it gets very cold. So even if I can install some dampers and reduce some of the airflow that's going into the space that they don't need, I can get more air going down that way. But I got my pad out. It's a lot of write-ups on this unit. I'm gonna give them some recommendations. I don't know if you see that flue pipe up there. It came loose. Drain pan. You see that return right there. That top caving in. Like I said, that flue pipe coming loose. So I'm gonna write all that up also. This with that other duct. Here. It drops right down from the unit. It's getting real cold. But even if you shut this to try to push more air that way, it's real loud. So that's not good. That's uncomfortable. And this room gets real cold here. Got a lot of CFM coming out of here. If you shut this door, shut this damper, it gets real loud. So like I say, it's a lot of work that needs to be done. So I'm just, like I say, I'm just gonna do a maintenance on them. He said during the renovation, when he changed the filter, he noticed a lot of dirt. But like I say, I'm gonna do a maintenance on it, and there's really nothing I can do today. So I'm gonna go home and think about it. Y'all can leave some comments what you suggest. And I'm thinking about what I need to do to try to improve the airflow. Yeah, this part here been added on. Just the add-on addition. And he say whoever ran the ductwork, they wasn't HVAC professionals that did it. So he knew that. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get to work. Try to run another call before I leave here. Before I go home. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and knock this cleaning out real good for him. All right. All right. Got a unit here. It said freezing up. See the pressures. Got 0 PSI. So the history on this one, they said company came. Oh, I'm sorry. I let the wrong hose up. Company came out and diagnosis said they need a new evaporator coil, but they never came back. It's a fur down system. I didn't look at it, but I'm just gonna probably charge them up. Hopefully it's not a real big leak. I'm gonna charge them up tonight and get a modern serial number. Let's see if I can quote them. As you can see, we're real low. So I'm gonna go take a look at the inside unit real quick. I think this R22. Yeah, R22. say, it's nighttime out there. I'm not gonna even do a leak search on it. But see if I can find a modern serial number. Shouldn't hold that much refrigerant. This fan coil. Well, here we go right here. I got 24. It's a 2-ton. Yeah, I'm gonna charge it up. I might be able to. Might try some leak seal. No, I'm good. I'm gonna charge it up. Okay. All right. Let me get them going. Get them. It's getting dark. I done ran 3 calls. They ain't work today. So, been a good day though. So you're thinking about getting the HVAC, get into it, make some extra money. Probably made a couple $1,000s a day. Well, quoted anyway. But I know I'll get that other job. And then this right here. That thing look like it's rubbing right there. This one, this is a micro China coil. Like I said, I might come back tomorrow or something to do a leak check. This is a warranty car here. So I get paid regardless, but I'm just gonna go ahead and charge it up. And then come back tomorrow when I get off of work. And it still be daytime. Do a leak search. Let's see. I'll do a good leak search on it. Like I say, she say the other company said it was leaking on the inside unit, but could very well be leaking out here. this small system. I don't want to overcharge it, so let's put a little bit in there on the liquid line side. I'm gonna go turn it on. I hate coming on units that don't have a suction, a low loss suction pressure switch, because let's throw compressors up. Drum about empty. I got my money worth out this job. Yeah, though. Like I say, HVAC can be a good hustle. Man, true enough, you gotta have a license to do this, but not necessarily. All I'm gonna get out there. I really don't want to open up another drum. Like I say, this is temporary. Probably gonna leak out again. But it's 80 degrees in the space, so I need to get that suction pressure up. I need to get this up to at least about 75 or 80. You know, I'm not checking superheated sub code. It says sight glass. Sight glass not flashing. Like I say, this charger right here, just get them some temporary relief for the night or the weekend. And then if I need some time, I can come back or schedule anytime I want to, since they do have some kind of air. That's how I kind of like to work out my scheduling. If I can get them by to buy me time, because I got a lot of things lined up myself. So I love to buy time, so. Then the customer don't really complain about me as long as I get them up and going. I always let them know it's just a temporary fix. So I think I had maybe about 3 pounds in this drum. That's it. Alright, 75 over 193, I'm good with that. We started out at about, and I had put some in here too, and I was at 16 PSI on the suction. Cyclad's not flashing, so I'll come by here tomorrow evening and look at the pressures and do a leak search. But until then, that's all.